Alright, I'm going to be talking about tonight's main event. We've got Anthony Smith versus Devin Clark. First of all, I'm going to discuss Smith, what I think he's going to be able to do, where I think his best chances of winning are, and just basically looking at the odds on that, and then we'll go over his record a bit and see if that'll help us with anything. So first of all, we've got Smith to win at 8-11, stoppage at 11-10, and to win on points at 11-2. Personally, I think if he's going to win at all, it's going to be a stoppage in the first few rounds. I just don't like the look of him going the distance at all. So if I was going to put anything on that, I'd put a couple of quid on the stoppage at 11-10. And hopefully that's probably your best bet for that one. His last fight against Rakic, I didn't like the look of him at all. He got absolutely dominated from the bottom. He got dropped with leg kicks, which is never a good sign. And he was never really in that fight. He had a couple of good punches at the start of round 2, but apart from that, it just wasn't really happening for him. So before that was Teixeira. I mean, we all remember that one. His teeth came out, and good on him for keeping it going, but I mean, he didn't look great from the start in that one either. So it's hard to say really, especially with his teeth going out. I mean, maybe they came back, but it's hard to say. And obviously before that, we've got the submission win against Gustafsson. I mean, again, even Matt Gustafsson, it does sound good, but you look at what happened when he fought Verdum. He got, what is it, a leg lock or a knee bar within the first couple of minutes. I don't like him at heavyweight at all, and I could well see him dropping back down to light heavyweight in the next year. So, and if you look at his record, I mean, 12 subs, 18 knockouts. It is very impressive, but I just can't see him pulling off a submission at all at this point. Devin Clark's decent on the ground, and yeah, I think his best chance of winning is staying on the feet, maybe jumping onto a rear naked choke if he gets into the ground, if he drops him. But apart from that, stay on the feet, box it out, maybe a bit of clinch work against the fence to soften him up, a couple of knees. But yeah, stoppage, probably round 2 or 3. If it goes past round 3, I'd say Clark's definitely got the advantage there. So moving on to Devin Clark, we've got Clark to win at 11-10, stoppage at 3-1, and points to win on points at 9-4. I really like the win on points at 9-4. I think that's a decent number. So 9-4, so that's plus 225. I think in a close fight like this, that's where you're best off putting your money. If everyone remembers his last fight against Alonzo Menifield, that guy came in, he'd never been out of the second round, 9 straight knockouts, and he took a lot of damage in the first round, but Menifield did gas quite quickly towards the second. He was a plus 190 underdog in that for the fight, and he got the decision, which was very impressive. But Anthony Smith's not going to gas him the same way he is. He's got far too much experience for that. He's the one who's got the 5-round experience as well, so that could come in handy for him. I don't like him for the knockout at all. I mean, he's never got a finish in the UFC, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. I mean, it shows that he has got the stamina to go the distance and still win. So, in Dequan Townsend as well, that was a decent enough decision. And then before that, he's got the loss to Ryan Spann, which is, I believe that was a guillotine choke, which, I mean, that can happen to anyone on the day, can't it? So we can't read too much into that. I mean, he's 12-4, 3 KOs, 1 submission, so he's not lighting the world on fire by any means, but he is a full 4 inches shorter than Smith, which I think could affect it. But there is only a 1-inch reach disadvantage for him, and I'm not sure how his jiu-jitsu is as well. I don't think we've seen enough of that to judge. And obviously with Smith being a black belt, if we do go to the ground with Clark on top, I would expect something from Smith in the way of defence, so he's going to have to be careful what he's going for. But like I said earlier, against Rakic, there was nothing from the bottom at all. He didn't really show anything there, so I mean, we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's about it really for this one. So if you're going to go for anything, I'll go for Smith for the stoppage at 11-10. Like I say, it's pretty even on that one, so if you want to chance it, then I'd feel like it's quite safe. But again, the best bet I think on this one is Clark to win on points at 9-4. That's plus 225, and I think that's worth sticking maybe a 5 or a 10 on. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this. If you've got a different opinion to me, like I say, comments, subscribe. Sorry about that. Drop a comment. Feel free to stick your opinion in. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell the bloke at the chippy. Everyone might like this. We don't know yet, do we? Anyway, hope everyone enjoys the fights tonight and have a good day.